everybody. Happy New Year, everybody watching and joining in on YouTube. Thank you for watching. I'm Debbie Barnett, and tonight is Skill Building Wednesday night. Oh, I'm anxious to get started here because I haven't played a lot, and I am looking forward to getting all those jokers like I usually get, right? I heard
No.
right, but I'm going to go ahead and get started and share my screen and hook into I Love Maj. All right, here we are. So I'll just go ahead and give you the spiel again in case there's anybody here new tonight watching from YouTube or watching on Zoom. I Love Maj is where I do my skill building on Wednesday nights. I love this site. It's very intuitive. It's got some absolutely fabulous information. If you want to come in and look around, please feel free to do so. There's a lot of learning tutorials, a lot of good stuff, FAQs, and their game launchpad and their exercise room is phenomenal. So a couple of the features that I'll just mention about the exercise room is that this is a wonderful place to really strengthen your ability to learn the card. You know, look, we all learn how to play the game and we all can play it and get through our games, right? But not everybody learns the card well enough to be able to navigate the tiles without having to think a lot. So getting your tiles dealt in, looking at them and know which way you're going. That's what's so important about learning the card. So this exercise room is the place to do that in many ways. The make a hand, what hand is that, and even module are all great ways to strengthen your learning of the card. And then your Charleston practice is a great way to practice the Charleston because that's where it all happens. That's where the magic happens. That's where we build onto the hand or the hands or the categories we're going to be working toward. So let's go ahead and get started. Here in the game Launchpad, I'm going to be playing with bots at the intermediate level. We've got 3 levels here, 1, 2, and 3, basically beginner, intermediate, advanced level bots, and their intelligence, it blows me away half the time how great it is. I've been playing intermediate because they're still very tough competitors, and I think the game lasts a little bit longer than with the advanced players. So we're going to go ahead and do the intermediate level bots tonight. I do play an official game because I like my stats recorded. But if you are new to I Love Maj and you come in and you want to play, feel free to try just for fun. This way, nothing is recorded and you can just have fun with it. They even have an enable practice mode, which will give you hand suggestions and the discard tile counter if you want. There's all kinds of tutorials on how to use this site right in here. So please don't feel like you have to come in and not know where to go. Of course, I am always available. You can email me anytime you have a question. And if you do want to come in and join and try it out, I do get an extra 3 weeks for anybody who signs up under my affiliate code, which will be in the video description once it's uploaded to YouTube. Actually, you can go to my YouTube channel and pretty much look at any skill building video description and it will be there. So feel free to try it out for 3 weeks. No obligation, but have fun with it. It's just really a wonderful site in many, many ways. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started with our game. And I'm going to say no to open to live games because I don't want somebody who is currently online asking me to play. And that's been happening more and more as I Love Maj has gained in popularity. There's a lot more people online playing. And this is something fun to do if you do want to interact with real people and not just the bots. But I'm going to say no. All right, here we go. Now the auto timer here I have set to off. And the reason I have it off is because I want to be able to talk through what I'm doing and take my time. This is something great to use just to help you speed up your ability to make decisions about the tiles that have been discarded. There is a pause button, so even if you were to use a 10-second timer and you need more time, you just hit the little pause button. Those two lines that are vertical, just like, you know, on any kind of player. The pause button is the two vertical lines. You could hit that and have as much time as you want, and then hit play again when you are ready for that timer to continue on. All right, so let's start our game. And I do see that I have a joker. I'm going to sort by suit, which is how I always sort my tiles. And I will stick my winds and dragons normally down to the right side. I'm just used to doing that. But since I have a good amount of winds and a few dragons here, I might even concentrate on these winds and dragons and see how many I might collect during the Charleston. Because normally I won't start with those if I only have, like, let's say one. But right now, you know, I've got a pair of flowers. I always like to work off of my strengths, which would be my multiples of a tile. And if I stick my north, east, and south right there, you know, I've got the makings of the fifth line down under winds and dragons right there. And there's only two hands with flowers, and the other one is the 2023 single sequence there, single grouping. I don't have a 2, I don't have a 0, I don't have a 3. So I don't have any of that to begin with. However, I do have some dragons, but if I were to consider playing the dragons with the winds, then those flowers would end up going bye-bye. So I'll just look at this for a bit and think about whether I want to keep the northeast and south at this point. It might be a good idea. And see if there's anything else here that might also appeal to me. Well, I've got some 5, 7, 9 stuff going on right here. And, you know, the 5, 7, and 9 together this year, other than the first hand on the left side or the fourth hand down on the right side with the reds, are the only two that have all of the same suit. But if we can somehow manage to keep this, then we've also got the making of, and we've got one piece of there's actually no gaps in this hand. We've got the making of that fourth hand down, flowers 5, 7, 9 with the dragons. And yes, the dragon is a pair, so I would definitely hope and, you know, want to get that, certainly. So can I keep this and keep the winds and still have 3 tiles to get rid of? Well, I certainly can, but this is an awful pretty pass. And literally that's almost a whole hand without the flowers right there. That 8, 9 dragon is the third hand down under consecutive run. So my question is do I, you know, pass this? Good, certainly, because I'm more concerned about my hand. Or do I maybe break something up here? And, you know, if I were going to go for the flowers northeast, west, south, I probably would not break up the north or the east, but maybe the south. And the reason I would do that is because the south is a Kong. It needs 4 in that fifth hand down. And so for me, you know, the single north and the pair of east, those are the hardest tiles to get in that grouping. So if I'm going to break something up, I would probably get rid of the south and hope I get it back. If I don't get it back, well, maybe I'll get some good tiles in here with the 5, 7, 9. But nonetheless, I have got to pass something. I'm going to choose the 8 south and green. I am going to do that. just because I don't want to pass the 8-9 in green. That really is a beautiful pass. And my thought is keep the 9 because it is in the 5-7-9 family. You never know what might come up. There are other, the third hand down flower 5-7-9, the multiple suit 5-7-9. Yeah, it's a little bit of it, but nonetheless, I think this is what I'm going to do. And did I get anything else in? Well, now I have a north and and of course we only need one north in that hand with the flowers. But if I were to, ooh, this is going to be a tough one because see, I got rid of a south. Chances are I could get that back, you know, and now we're talking about, do I go with, you know, I almost wish I had kept that 8 because now I'm almost thinking, well, the bottom concealed hand is what I was just thinking. Could be, but only need one east. But I definitely know there's a south out there, and I'm definitely building on some good wind tiles here. What do I do here? Whew, I'm really torn here with what to do because I have to pass 3, but this is really strong. This is really, really strong. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do this. I know it might be crazy, but I'm gonna stick with the winds. I just feel like I'm doing, maybe I'll get maybe I'll get 2-0-2-3 and get lucky, who knows? And then get that south back or get more west. But anyway, hey, you just do the best you can. Now I have, ooh, an 8 and 9. And if I'm thinking about that bottom concealed hand, I might want to keep these. I'm really kind of thinking outside the box here. I'm going to consider winds somehow, and I'm going to keep my eye on that bottom concealed hand, which does not use the flowers at all, but who knows? I may end up having to get rid of those. So let's just see what happens here. Let's have a little fun with it. Okay, I got another east. So now I'm really going more toward maybe the first line, either the right or left side. And I'm definitely going to continue the Charleston because I have 3 tiles to pass. If I had so many wins in my hand right now and only one hand and not any tiles to pass, I probably would stop it, but I'm not at that point. So I'm going to go ahead and say yes.
Second Charleston.
And I'll do this and this. And I don't like to pass flowers, so I'm going to do everything in my power not to pass those flowers. So we'll take this one. All right, so I got an 8. And now I have to make a very big decision here. If I were to do that bottom hand, I could give up 1 east. And if I should decide I'm going to switch and do that top line in the Winds and Dragons, I could always call the east as a pung if it gets discarded early. So I think I'm gonna try that out as well because I kind of like that. Of course, I don't need that, and we have not yet seen that south back. So this may be a far stretch, but I'm gonna try it. Oh, you know what though? I got a 2 in. But that's still a very far stretch there. So I'm not going to even think about that one. Oh, I got the south back. Okay. And now we're on the last right. So I could still not pass my flowers because I don't like to pass flowers in the Charleston. Flowers are a real gift. If somebody is playing a hand with a pair of flowers, they're going to want one to feel good about their hand. You may even give them the flower and it may complete their pair. If they're playing one of the hands with the the calling the flowers, they need lots of flowers, you're gonna give them a gift that way too. So try to avoid that if you can. All right, so I can do these two. And now I can keep track of the first line or the last line, the concealed winds and dragons hands, unless something else changes. We'll see.
Courtesy pass.
And I got another south. Normally, in person, if I were to pass one tile, my opponents would say no thank you, because they would know I've got something good going on with my hand. And so the computer isn't going to care. So I can pass one tile with the computer. So I might as well do it. So I'll say one. Okay, I didn't get anything exciting in. So I will go ahead and discard the 3. Now, so here are the hands I could be keeping track of. I could be keeping track of line 1, line number 5, and line number 7. And we're just going to have to see what comes in. Hopefully I'll have some good picks to help me make that decision. If I'm playing that line number 5, then I don't need this east. And I don't need this north. So, oops, no, I do need the east, sorry. I don't need the north, not the east. So I need, I would like to get the flowers and not have to call and put up a joker with flowers, because they always get taken immediately. But anyway, we've got weakness there. We've got weakness where we can't call a lot of stuff.
3 dots.
So right now, let's just see what happens. So there's a west that just went out, and I am not going to be calling anything right now at all. So just ignore.
1 bam. Flower.
Okay, so I've got a north now. We really do have quite a bit of that bottom concealed hand going on here. So I've got to make some very quick decisions here. I'll stick this for now so you can see where I'm at. When I'm sitting, this pretty with this many tiles toward a concealed hand, I don't look away from it. A lot of people do. They'll be like, why would you do that? It's a concealed hand. But look how many tiles I have toward it already, right? So if I were to keep the east and get rid of the flowers, I can always pop into line 1, which would probably make, well, let me see what I want to do. The east first? No, because if I would need that east for that 5th hand down. So I've got to get rid of the flowers. That's what I got to do. I got to keep that first line open and just start dumping the flowers. Maybe somebody will call it by now. Who knows? Let's see what happens. Whoops, didn't go.
Flower. 3 crack.
Oh, we could hope.
7 bam. So.
All righty. I'll do the 3 dot, even though that's out. Everything's out already. So
7 dot. So.
Okay, that's out
3
too.
crack. 9 dot.
All right, so that's a tile I need, but I can't call it, of course, because it's concealed.
1 crack. Call. Red.
All right, we have a 1 crack available for joker exchange.
2 bam. 3 dot. 3 crack. So. 9 bam. 9 bam. 5 bam. Call. 7 bam.
All right, we have a 5 bam up for joker swap as well.
4 crack.
And that's
8
gotta
dot.
go.
Green. 2 dot.
I'm gonna hold the flower for a little, as long as I can, actually hoping that another one might go out and somebody will put it up, all the flower with jokers, and I can grab their joker, but we'll see. I don't know. That does work sometimes, but not always.
4 crack.
Okay, that's good too.
Green. 7 dots.
I always like to get the freshest tiles
Seven.
out
6
if
dots.
I can, but they're already, everything's already out already anyway. And this is out already too.
Red. 6 crack. Call. 9 dots.
And we have a 6 crack joker swap available too. And there goes another one of my 9 dots.
3 bam. Call. East.
Oh, we have a 1, 3. So 1, 3, 3, 5. Pung Kong. Second line under 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, or 1, 2 crack and 3, 4 consecutive run line number 2 on the right side. All right, so here we have an east. I could certainly bail from that bottom concealed hand and grab that east, but I'm not going to. I'm going to stick with it.
Green. North.
Ooh, there goes a north, but I don't need it if I'm playing the bottom hand. I would need it otherwise, but I'm sticking to it. All right, let's see. Do we have
2
anything?
dots.
I always like to look
Green.
around. I don't want to miss my
One
jokers.
9 crack. 7 bam. Red.
Not picking my
8
tiles.
bam.
There goes one of my tiles.
South.
And there goes another.
4 bam. Call. 5 crack.
Wow, there's so many joker exchanges available. Oh my God, I need to get one or
Joker swap.
two.
9 crack.
Wow, I got one. Agatha, may I have your joker, please?
Joker swap.
All right, so let's see. We're going to need to stick that somewhere here, like here. Well, how many souths have gone out? No, we need it here. I think, wait a minute, 1, 2. Oh, there's still one more, 9. So it doesn't matter where it goes at this point. Okay, so I will go ahead and get rid of the flower.
Flower. Joker swap. 9 dots.
And there goes another 9 dots. So that needs to go there.
West. 1 bam.
All right, 6 dots. Let's see. Oh, there's one out. Who knows? It still could be needed here or here. So I still got to get it out. If it looks like it might be a hot tile, that means it's got to go now if I want a chance at winning. So that'll do it. Hey, Karen, thanks for joining. Happy New Year to you
6
too.
dots. Flower. 7 bam. Flower. Red. Flower.
I just need one
Flower.
good pick to get on
Joker
call.
swap. 1 dot. 1 dot. 7 dots. 1 bam. 6 bam. 1 bam. Flower.
Lots of
6
flowers
bam.
going out.
6 bam.
Wow, look at that. Look at that. All right, I'm just going to take a look. I think that north went out. I just want to take a look and see what this looks like. How many souths went out? Let's see. 1. I think 1. All right, so we know that the north went out. So if I switched out to that first hand, I would call this bailing. If I bail out, I have the east. I need 1. Let's see if there's any, how many wests are out. 1, 2. There's 2 wests out. I think there's only 2. That means there's 1 more that I could call. 1, let me make sure. Sometimes they're right in front of me and I can't see it. 2. So if I discard right now, I am going to be 3 tiles away from Mahjong. If I stick with it, right now, I am closer. So north, east, west, south, 8, 9, I'm sticking with it.
East. 9 bam. 6 bam. 8 dot.
6 crack. Well, we know that's a safe one for
6
now. And
crack.
we're in the
6
last
dot.
33 tiles, which is the end game here. So I'm going to pay more attention and what I'm going to be getting rid of.
South.
Here's another south. Boo-hoo. If I was on call, well,
Mahjong.
all right. Well, let's see what they have here. So consecutive run line 1, 5 through 9. Okay, we gave it a good go there. Look at Joe's hand. Wow, no jokers. No jokers at all. And the winner, Agatha, had 2 jokers. There were still several in the wall. 3 still in the wall. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, all right. So I look at this hand and by the way, consecutive run line 2 for Wes here. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is what we thought there. But Joe had Wes's 4s up here, so too bad, too bad. And Joe was playing consecutive run line number 6, which would have been 4, 5, 4, 5. So they're coming in nice. When I look at my hand, you know, I'm okay with the fact that I didn't win because I think I played the hand well and I think it came in well. And that's all that matters. You can't win every single game. There's a lot of luck in this game, but if you know you've gotten close, you played the hand well, then you know that you have infused a lot of strategy into what you're doing. And that's what you want to get to. You want to get closer to Mahjong and you want to play your hands well. So I did the best that I could, and you can't win them all. Congratulations, Agatha. Let's start again. Oh, look at this hand. Okay, so we're going to start with our multiples, which I always like to do. And that would be the 2 and the 5. So when I look at the 2 and 5 together, I'm going to want to see if I could fill in something in a run family in there. So 2, if I got 3 dots, I could have 2, 3, 4, 5. I would even keep the 6 in the run family here. You know, sometimes you end up with a pair that doesn't end up working out for you, but you know, you want to try to keep as much as you can to begin with. Like these 2s may end up going, we'll see. But I have 4, 5, 6, 7, the 2 suit pung kong right there, second line down. I don't think too much about what I'm going to end up doing right now, but I like to keep, if I'm going to go in that run, because I see a lot of runs, 4, 5, 6, 7 right there. I like to keep them all within a few before and after a strength. So like, for instance, here's the 5. I want to keep some tiles before and some tiles after within a run. So it gives me a lot of flexibility because it is the most flexible category. So if I had to choose tiles to pass, it would be these here. And I'd keep all of this right now and not worry about what I'm going to do at this point. Now I gave a south and I got a south, and it makes me think about the mini run north, south, 4, 5, 6, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I did get a 4, so that's nice. And I do have to pass something. And I would worry about having to break the 2s up, but since the next pass is a first left, I could break it up then. But that means that on the second left, I would end up having to pass another 2 dot. I don't know if they're going to keep the 2 dot, but it would be a little bit risky. So I am almost thinking that the smart thing to do might be to break it up right now. here's that example I was talking about. Sometimes the pairs don't all work out as being strengths because other things have happened in the meantime. So I'm going to break it up. And I got a 6 here. So, you know, I have 4, 5, 6, which is the same suit run, 5th hand down on the left side. I still have 4, 5, 6, 7 possibility. Maybe even, I mean, I have a mixed suit, a little bit of a mixed suit, but this is my strength right here. And who knows, I could pop into other things as well, like even 5, 6, 7, 7, 5, 6, 7, 7, which is the second hand from the bottom with the flowers, 5, 6, 7, 7. Got a lot of options, but again, I don't want to feel pressured yet to have to worry about anything. So now I'm going to go ahead and pass this to my first left. And we got in a 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6. You know, that's another hand that's nice. Wow. 4. Whew. 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, I've got a little bit of line number 4, but not enough to want to do anything with it. So I'm going to continue.
Second Charleston.
And I definitely will get rid of this. 5, 6, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. 5, 6, 7, 7. Okay, I'm going to do this and this. Can't keep everything. Nope, nothing here that I'm going to keep. I mean, I could keep 5, 6, 7, 8, but it's the same thing as 4, 5, you know, 6, 7 that I gave up already. But let's see if I could keep that as a backup as well. 6, 5, 6. Yeah, by the way, you know what I did not grab? Well, after this game, I don't know if anybody has sent me any messages, but I didn't grab my messages from the Zoom and I can't do it while I'm sharing. So I'll unshare quickly after in case anybody has sent me any messages. That would not be good. Sorry, guys, if you did. All right, so I think I'm going to go ahead with this. I got another 4, another red. Oh my goodness gracious, there's a couple of reds going around. Looks like 4, 5, 6 is coming in very nicely, and I certainly have to get my pair, my flower pair, but I'll go ahead and do this. I think I'm going to go ahead and do this because 5, 7 and the red is very nice, a very nice pass. It's a good part of the hand.
Courtesy pass.
All right, so now we got a green in. The bottom concealed hand could be a possibility here. Very good possibility. I think I'm going to go ahead and do 3, maximize my potential. See what I get in.
Red.
I need 3s or 7s. Actually, the 7 would be absolutely wonderful if I could get it.
6 crack.
All right, so I'm going to ignore this. So we'll see what happens. No jokers in sight. Amazing, but there are no jokers in sight. See, I'm going to just make sure I get out fresh tiles. The 7 dot I had in my hand for, I think, the whole Charleston pretty much. So that's going to be important. Oh, I think we lost. Bill keeps trying to get in and he keeps going out. Oh boy.
5 bam.
All right, so I could call it if I wanted to do 4, 5, 6, 7, or 3, 4, 5, 6, but my hand isn't formed enough to call it, so I won't even think twice about it at this moment. I'll just keep it planted in my head. Let's see. 5, 6, 7, 7. I'll get rid of
5
this
crack.
one.
3 crack. 7 crack. South.
I just need some, I need some tie, I need
Nine
some
bam.
jokers.
So-
I need some good picks.
1 crack. Green.
Oh, there goes a green. Here's one joker.
2 crack. 6 bam.
Oh, there goes a 6 bam. Ooh. So if I did that 4, 5, 6, I have already got a 5 bam out. I could commit to it, let it go, keep holding on for a little bit, or pass on it still. See, if I commit to it, then I have to think in terms of flipping into another hand. So if I'm thinking about the same suit run, 5th hand down, and I don't get the flower, and I don't get more tiles when another 5 goes out, then I have to think in terms of flipping into maybe line 3 or line 4. So do I want to commit at this point? Oof, golly, ooh, it's really, really tough. I mean, I only have one joker. I could call the 4 bam. And if another 5 bam goes out, I am really up a you know what creek. This is a tough one. I'm going to call on my husband to tell me. What do you think, hubby? Anybody else have any advice for me? Any audience knowledge here to impart on me?
Take it.
Hubby says to take it. Ooh, he says take it. Well, I'm a good wife. I'm going to listen to my hubby. I'm going to call it. We'll see what happens. So I'm going to call it for a Kong. It's going to take my only joker.
Call.
And
2
I'll-
dot. 6 crack.
now we got to pray.
3 crack. Joker swap. 4 dot.
Definitely don't need that, baby.
8 dot. 5 dot. 5 crack. 4 crack.
Thank you, Carol. I had another. Oh, there, that makes me feel a lot better. Lot better.
7 dot. Call. 9 dot.
All right, so we have a 7 dot joker available.
4 bam.
All right, I'll call that for a Kong.
Call. 7 crack. 5 crack.
So I need one good pick to be set for Maj.
South. 3 bam.
And of course, I need a joker, at least one joker. Oh, there it is.
Green. 6 dot. East. Call. 9 dot. 2 crack.
Okay, we have a pung for an east, so that's either line 1, line 2. Line 1 or line 2.
5 crack. 1 dot. Green. South. 1 dot. 9 dot. 2 dot.
All right, how long
Green.
will we wait?
2 dot. 9 crack. Call. North.
Oh, we have 7 and 9. So let's see. He could be playing flowers, 5, 7, 9, third hand down on the right side, or 6, 7, 8, 9, pung kong, line 2 consecutive run on the right side, or 5, 7, 7, 9, pung kong, second line on the right side. So could be 3 hands.
8 dot.
Boy, if it were flower 5, 7, 9, that'd be kind of weird because he would need 5 bams. And I got 2. Oh, let's see now if it's 6, 7, 8, 9.
8 crack. 1
Oh,
crack.
didn't call it. Maybe not set.
1 bam. 6 crack. 2 crack, 4 dot, 3 crack, red,
Man,
8 dot, joker swap, 4 dot,
somebody got
Four
to it
dot.
before me.
3 dot, 3 dot, Mahjong,
Oh, well. So east, west, 1, 2, 3. A little mini run, pair Kong. I call it a mini run. Oh, very nice. So I didn't win, but the hand came in nicely, right? And I only have one joker. Now, we have 3 jokers here, 1 here, 3, 4, 5, and I had 6. 4, 5, 6. There's still a few left in the wall. Joe was playing the 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9, the mixed suit. Mixed suit. Did I say that in my, I don't even know if I put that one in there. So I could have been 4 hands he could have been playing. And then Agata was playing consecutive run, line 6, the 8, 9, 8, 9. Far from it though. Okay, good try. Well, let's go.
first Charleston,
Oh, no jokers again. Oh, what's going on tonight? All right, let's move this down here for just a little bit. See what's going on. I don't have any multiples, so I don't have any strengths to work off of. So now I could put them in odds and evens to help me out. I got lots of odds going on. I've got a couple of 3s and I've got the soap if I wanted to try the 2, 0, 2, 3. So let's see what we would want to do. Let's see what we want to keep and get rid of here. We got east and west, but I'm gonna break that, probably break that up. I think I'm gonna do this and this. Let me see if I can keep this with the 3s. So let's look at some of the 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 possibilities. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. The mixed suit, I'm missing a lot. I'm missing, no matter which way I do it, I'm missing a lot. So let's see if we do 1, 3, 5. When I have no jokers, I even think the 1, 3, 5, 5, 7, 9 bottom concealed hand, or the singles and pairs line 1. I mean, don't have any jokers, so sometimes it's kind of fun to try them. 3, 5, 7. You know, I don't think I'm gonna try and keep, I think I'm gonna get rid of this. I don't want to pass east and west together. I think I want to keep everything here for right now, see what happens. Ooh, the toughie. Okay, well, we got another 3 and we got a 7. So neither one of those are needed in the singles and pairs, but let's do this and this. 1, 3, 5. I'm thinking 1, 3, 5. Hold on a second. Even 1, 3, 5, 5, 7, 9. The concealed hand only needs 1, 3, and 1, 7. So not too good. All right, so let's see what we could keep here. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. We're missing the 7s. It's going to be tough. 1, 3. Let me see. 1, 3. I'm looking 3, 5, 7. Do we have 3, 5, 7? We do. We have 3, 5, and 7. The 1s and 9s. Whew. It's like we have little teeny bits of a lot of stuff and not enough of what I really need. That's kind of the troubling thing here. I think that 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. I think I'm gonna get rid of this. I mean, it's really tough. I got little pieces of a lot. 1, 3, 5. Yeah. 1, 3. Yeah, 1, 3, 3, 5 is definitely there. I don't want to get rid of that, Carol. Ooh, here we go. Okay. Oh, nothing here that I really want to keep. I'm going to stay in that 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 category. So now I got another 1. So the 1, 3, 3, 5 is definitely coming together. Not as much as I'd like, but 1, 3, 3, 5. Let's move that here. All right, so I got to continue no matter what. Yes, the 9 is going to go. Although, wait a minute. Now I've got that 1, 3. I mean, that's a hard one because of the pairs, but I still do have a piece of that going on. So I don't think I want to get rid of that. So I'm going to do the, yeah, I also have 5, 7, 7, 9, but 1, 3, 3, 5, I think is stronger. So that's what I'm doing. Oh man. All right, let's see. 1, 3. Oh, I'd like to be able to keep this. 1, 3, 3, 5, 5, 7. Yeah, I'd like to be able to keep this for 1, 3 green. And I'm still missing that 9 crack, 7, 9, missing those 9 cracks. Ooh, but I think I'm gonna do this. I think I'm gonna just hold on to it. Oh, this is really a tough one. Of course, now I have a 5 dot. I would prefer. All right, let's see. 1, 3, 5, 5, 7, 9. Whew. I don't need that 5. I don't need the 5 dot. I mean, I could use them all, but 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. I could use them all. I mean, I don't even have enough to even go for the singles and pairs. I don't have enough in the places where I need it. So, oh, this is a tough one.
Courtesy pass.
This is stretching my brain out. Oh, I got one more of the pairs for the 1 and 9 with the 3, 5, 7. And then, of course, it makes the 1, 3 dot, 3 crack, 5 crack a little stronger too. So I'm going to do 2. I don't know what good that green is going to actually do for me, but let's see. 1, 3 green, 3, 5. 1, 3 green. Carol just typed in. I know there's a delay on YouTube, but yeah, Carol just typed in 1, 3 green, 3, 5. That's why I'm going to do 2. All right, so we've got a lot of things going on. So let's talk about the different things. So we have right here showing line second from the bottom under 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. 1s and 9s are the matching suit and 3 pairs in the middle. Tough one, because I definitely would need to get that other pair. But we also have 1, 3, 3, 5 right there. So that's a really good safety net. We also have 1, 3 green, 3, 5, which is the 5th hand down. So I've got a lot of hands to keep track of. I'm going to ignore this. And certainly going to get rid of the wind since I know there were a lot floating around and
4 band.
You never know when people are keeping them.
Band.
All right, so that helps a bit, but I don't have to worry yet about making a decision until I run out of discards.
4 bam, 1 crack. 3 bam, 1 crack.
Boy, those one cracks. So 2 went out, which makes me believe they're not really needed, or nobody set up, somebody needs them and nobody's set up to take them yet. So I'm gonna look to make sure I get out something that's fresher, that's not up there yet, which would be the 1, or no, the 1 is up there. The 9 is not up there yet. So we'll do the 9.
9 dot, red, south, red,
Okay, that definitely helps. And now I'll just start repeating these. Oh, I just did the 9, forgetting about the 1, the 3, 5, 7. Oh, I'll tell you, sometimes I'm a little ditzy. Yeah, I didn't want to do the 9 because of that 3, 5, 7, but oh, that's okay.
1 bam, 9 dot,
I wouldn't have been able to call it. I could have, but I wouldn't put up 2 jokers with it, so
7
I'm
dots.
okay with it. Now I'm okay that I
7
did
dots.
that. All right, so let's see. 3, 5, we don't need that now because we're not probably gonna do that. All right, so that's nice. Now,
1 crack.
we could
Flower.
definitely do 1, 3, 3, 5 easily here. Move that out of the way. I could call the 3 with a joker. I could call the 5 with a joker. I need one more good pick. So that one's looking really good. Unless I got in another green, I would not even be considering the other one at this point because I wouldn't want to call a green and put up 2 jokers with it at this point. So let's see what
Yeah.
happens.
9 bam,
Okay, so that is looking like the hand. I can call everything that's there.
7 crack, 9 crack. Call, east,
We've got a 9 crack joker exchange available.
8 crack,
Okay, I think I passed one of those in
6 crack,
Charleston.
9 dot, 6 crack, 7 bam,
So let's see, I gotta watch that green because who knows, somebody could be needing that, but there's no 5 dots out, so I'm gonna get that out.
5 dot, 6 bam, nine bam,
I think we have a troll in, okay, how do I'm trying to, you guys, excuse me for 1 second. YouTube, is this Bozo the clown, a troll? And somebody told me once before how to get rid of those. Can you tell me, put it in chat, please? Excuse me. We got a troll on YouTube right now.
7 dot, 4 bam, north,
Oh my God, how do I do this? I gotta figure out how to get rid of this person here. Hide user on this channel. Maybe that's what happened, I do. Okay, good. I think I did it.
west, 4 dot, 2 crack, call, west,
No jokers there. Oh, another joker. We don't know where we want to put it. We just stick it anywhere now.
7 crack, south,
Got to get that green
9
out
dot.
next.
joker swap, south,
Okay, so I'll get the green out. Yeah, that makes sense.
green, 7 dots, 1 bam, 2 bam, 7 bam, 9 bam, 9 bam, 1 crack,
Nobody wanted those 1 crack.
1 bam, 8 dot, call, 6 dot,
And we have a 8 dot up for grabs.
call, 3 bam, 7 crack. So
Okay, so Joe could be playing 7, 8, 9. And I think that's it. Oh, let's see. We got to get it out because we want to win. So we got to get it out.
7 bam, 2 dot. So
It's good that he didn't call it because there's already 2 out. That was the third 7. So
8 crack.
all right, let's see. Is there anything? I got to get that out.
6 crack, flower. 2 dot. North.
Where are all my tiles? I'd like to know.
6 crack, 5 bam.
Everything, all the 1s and
Green.
3s and 5s, but not in the suits I need.
Green.
Look at that. That's amazing. Amazing.
3 bam, 3 crack.
Oh, finally. All right, we get to call that. Always make sure that you know what you're calling. So we're going to call a pung,
Call.
and we'll get rid of this.
Red, Mahjong.
Oh, look at that. Can you imagine that? I didn't give it to him, thank God, but here we go. The hand came in beautifully. I could have mahjed on a 3 dot, a 5 crack, or a joker. Or a joker exchange. But Wes beat me to it with Winds and Dragons line 2, that little mini run again. Yep. And let's see. Agatha was playing line 3, 2, 4, 6, 8. And Joe was playing consecutive run line 4. Oh, that's right. That could have been the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I forget about that one, but he was really not in good shape for that one. Oof. That's a tough hand. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I always forget about that one. Probably because I don't love it. All right, let's go again.
First Charleston.
Boy, these are really, I have 1 joker. That's really good. All right, so we're going to stick that there for just a minute. I do have a pair of 6s. So now I have to think about working around my 6s, which to start with is an even number, but I don't have a lot of even numbers. The other thing I would look at would be like numbers. I don't have any other 6s. Nothing in addition hands that's going to work with those. Consecutive run, well, definitely got some stuff going on here. 5, 6, and the 7s. And then if I wanted to try to keep some numbers before, it would end up being probably 3s. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what I mean by keeping a few numbers before and after, if you can. And what else could we do with the 6s? Well, they're not in 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, but they're definitely in 3, 6, 9. So can I keep this and still get rid of 3 tiles? I can. So, is it confusing? It's only confusing if you don't know the card. Otherwise, all I'm doing is collecting some run tiles, and I'm collecting the 3, 6, 9 tiles, and that's it at this point. No decisions other than that. So I'm going to go ahead and pass. And I got in, oh, this is going to be one of these crazy hands again. I got in a 7, 6, 7. Let's see. And keep this over here for right now. 3, 6, and 6, 9. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of this. And then I have to pick 1 more tile here to get rid of. I think I'm going to do the 3 dot. And my only thinking there is that if I were to do a 3, 6, 9, I maybe would do a 2-suit run, I mean, a two-suit, yeah, a 2-suit pung kong with 3, 6, and then 6, 9 in another suit. So that's kind of why I'm thinking of this one here, keeping all these other things right now in the run family. Of course, the 8 is also maybe not, I shouldn't get rid of 5, 6, 7, 8. I was also thinking of 5, 6, 7, 7. 5, 6, 7, 7, second hand down. In that case, I'm not so sure. You know, the consecutive run is so flexible that I think I'm going to go ahead and stick in that area. And I'm going to get rid of the, I'll get rid of the 3. Yeah, okay. So now we've got 5, 6, 7, 8 right here. We also have mixed suit run with the 6 cracks, 7 bam, 8 dot, and the flower. So 5, 6, 7, 7. So I can get rid of these, I think, and be good with that. Or do I want to keep the 7 right now for any reason? 5, 6, 7, 7, 5, 6. No, I want to maximize what I get in, so I don't want to. All right, so now I have 5, 6, 7, 8, pung kong, looking very nice. And I definitely, if I were okay with passing the flower, I would keep that 7 bam. But that 5, 6, 7, 8 is doing really good.
Second
So
Charleston.
we're going to go ahead and do this. Let's see what happens here. Nope, and we got that 7 back. Nah, nothing I like here. Oh, another 7. So there were 2 7s.
Courtesy pass.
I ended up getting that 7 back for 5, 6, 7, 7, and that would be with flowers. I'm going to keep it since I got it back anyway, just for the heck of it, and I'll do 2 tiles. Bye, Shirley. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you soon. All right,
4
so
bam.
let's see what happens. We'll just have fun with it
9
and
dot.
see what happens. Oh, I do want to get rid of that wind early.
8 bam. 4 bam.
I just hope I don't get
Yeah.
any
5 bam.
tiles to have to make a big decision yet, although I'm just really in a good, I'm in good shape here. Whether I call it here or call here. So I'm not worried.
7
I would
bam.
definitely make a commitment, but I would not make a commitment to 5, 6, 7, 7 without more flowers.
7 crack.
9 dot went out, 8 crack did not go out, so I'll get that
8
out.
crack. Flower.
And there goes the
8
flower.
crack. 5 crack.
Now there's the 5 crack. So if I call it, then I could call the 6 crack, the 7 dot, and I need 1 more pick for the 8. So I might as well do it at this point. I mean, this is early, but my hand is really nicely set up. And I don't like to call early unless I am in really good shape. Oh, Hannah, hello. Hannah said 5, 6, 7, 8. We're on the same wavelength here, Hannah. So I'm going to go ahead and commit to it now, only because my hand is so well set up. So we'll do the pung.
Call.
And I'm going to hold this for a little bit. And let's see, what do we have that's not out yet? The 9. That means that's what I want to get out first.
9 bam.
Freshest
4
first.
crack. 3 bam. 3 bam. South. 6 bam. 7 bam. 1 bam. East.
I
North.
also could do my own 5 crack joker exchange, so
5
maybe.
dot. 7 dot.
Okay, I can call that. Now it is gonna be revealing, so what's the worst that can happen? Everybody just throws all my tiles, or they hold on to them because they don't want to throw my tiles? I don't know, but nonetheless, I'm calling it.
Call.
All right, I'm gonna still hold my flower for a little bit longer. Again, I just, sometimes, so you understand why I'm holding it for a little bit. I wait for people, their hands to be formed more. My hope is that somebody's playing one of the hands with a conga flowers, and that somebody else will call a flower, and that player will call the conga flowers with a joker in it, and I could do a joker swap. And it's a little risky, but it's early, so I don't really have to worry too much this early in the game. But I definitely like to get it out at least right before the end game, which is 33 tiles.
9 dot.
So
West.
that's my thinking for that.
8 dot.
All right, now there goes 1 8 dot, which means I need a joker because I can't call that tile.
North.
All right, so now I need a joker. I need a joker or a joker switch here.
7 bam. South. 7 crack. 6 dot. 8 bam. So. North. 5 bam. 4 dot. 9 crack. 4 bam. Red. 6 dot. Red. Red. 8 crack. 6 bam. 1 crack. 5 bam. 9 crack. 2 dot. 1 bam. 3 bam. 6 dot. 2 dot.
No calls.
One crack.
Oh my goodness. Maybe they're all hogging my tiles. Well, what would, I mean, obviously it's, nobody has 8, but who knows what's going on.
Flower.
1 flower. Somebody call it, please.
Call. West.
Oh, so that's what I want to happen, but with a joker exposed. Oh, boo-hoo. So that's 4 flowers, that's 5. Now I'll get mine out regardless.
East.
I'll do it right now, so I won't wait any longer.
Flower. 1 bam. South. 4 crack.
Boy, those 2s, man. Let's see, the 9 bams, there was 1 out earlier, so I think that's more of a priority to get that out.
9 bam. 3 crack. 7 bam. 4 dot. 4 dot. Flower. 9 crack. 8 crack.
I am
Nine.
not
3 bam.
picking.
9 crack. Joker swap. Mahjong.
Oh, look at that, 4 jokers. Oh my God. They're the 3 dots, which Joe had, are all jokers for Agatha. Oh my goodness. And Joe was playing line 1 of 2023. He was so far away. Oh, Agatha 1 3 greens 3 5, the hand that I was considering before, and then Wes was playing Quince line 3. Wow, look at that. And he took my joker for the win. Nice. Nice. And I was coming in very nicely, but I needed 1 joker. How many were left? Let's see, 4 5 6 7. 1 joker left in the hole. Whatever was remaining. Let's see. At the very end, the very last tile. Isn't that crazy? So I would have had to go all the way to the very end. All right, another good try. All right, let's do it again.
Trophy.
I got 1 joker, not bad. Stick this here for a minute. All right, let's see. So we've got 1s and we've got eights. And they do not get along on this Mahjong card. No, they do not get along at all. Isn't that something else? So I look at the ones and I will look to see if I have any other like numbers for that, and I do. The eights, I have another 8. This is going to be a little challenge. I have another 8. Wow, I might as well keep that dragon and think about that second hand under any like numbers as well. I got to be careful if I do keep the 8s that I get rid of, break up that 1 dot pair. So at this point, I don't really want to get rid of the 9. Let's see, 7, 8, 9, 9. Yeah, it's probably going to end up being these here, like numbers. And then if I keep the 7 and 9, that gives me some run flexibility. So I think I'm going to go ahead and break this 1 up right now. All right, so I got a 7 and a 9. So now I have 7, 8, 9, 9 as a possibility as well. And I can get rid of this, this, and this, and still keep my 7, 8, 9 stuff going on here. I seem to get in the tiles that I really don't want when I'm playing in a certain run, like 7, 8, 9, like that one right there. All right, 7, 8, 9, 9, or like numbers with 8s. 7, 8, 7, 8 is another one. 7, 8, 7, 8 is another one. All right, well, I'm not going to keep that 9. I mean, I even have, yeah, I'm not going to go there. All right, nothing here, but I'm going to continue.
Second Charleston.
Kind of a little breather when you don't have to make a decision. And there's another 9 for flowers, 7, 8, 9, 9. Now, not so convinced we're going to be doing like numbers anymore. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. And I got another 9. 7, 8, 9, 9. Let's see. 8, 9, 8, 9 is also good here. 8 crack. Oh, I got to keep track of this. 8, 9 with cracks. And 8, 9 with dots. So that means, and I think I think I gave a 9 out, but it ended up 8, 9, 8, 9 is like really good too. So on my second right, I am going to do the 7s. 7, 8, 9, although I do have that mixed suit run too. 7 BM, 8 dot, and 9 crack. But these are so much closer. 7, 8, ooh. This is really tough, tough, tough. I kind of don't want to do anything here. Why do I need this 8? Why do I need this 8? Hold on. 7, 8, 9, and 9. Mixed suit run. 7 BM, 8 dot, 9 dot. Okay. 7. 8, 9, 8, 9. I don't think I need the 8 BM. I don't think I need that. Oh, no, I do for 8. No, I don't need it. Okay. I hope I don't need it. Trying to keep track of it all. Wow. Now look at what I have. If I had kept that soap for 9s with like numbers, that second hand down. Wow. That's crazy. All right, well, I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna say no here. I don't wanna pass any of this right now. I have too much going on. All right, so who is east here? I'm east, so now I have to think about what do I wanna do? So I wanna keep 8, 9 as a possibility. I want to. Oh, I wanted to keep this too. I can't do the concealed hand, so
Green.
I'll just get rid of
Four bam.
those.
So 5 dot. 6 crack, 4 bam. So 5
Two
bam.
soaps right out the door.
South. 8 bam. 5 dot. Red. North. 7 bam. South. North.
8, 9.
Red.
That's looking
North.
pretty good too. 8,
1
9
crack.
dot, 8, 9 crack.
7 crack.
Oh my God, that's looking really good now. Okay, let's move this down. 8, 9, 8, 9. All right, that one's looking really, really good. Third hand from the bottom, 8, 9, 8, 9. I can call everything. So that is looking like what we could do. Janet on YouTube said, sometimes I wish there was a start over option. I know. Redeal, right? That would be good. Okay, so I think we're gonna do that, and let's see, what do I want to keep as a backup? I don't think flower, so I think this is gonna be it. I don't even know if I have to keep anything. If anything, I'll keep the 7 bam, but there's one that went out already for that mixed soup, 7, 8, 9. 7 bam, 8 crack, 9 dot, but this is it.
7 dot.
You'd think that it was a
7.
slam dunk, right?
6 bam. 3 dot.
It should be a slam dunk. Just
2 dot.
watch to get
Yes.
everything out that's fresh.
3 crack. 5 dot.
And 5 bam went out. Did a 9 bam go out yet? No.
9
We'll do
bam.
that then.
5 dot. 9 bam. 8 bam.
All right, and everything's already out. Again, I'll hold that flower for a little bit. So,
7 dot. 8 crack.
all right, we'll call that for a pung.
Call. 5 bam. 2 bam. Call. 4 crack.
We've got, oh my God, 2 joker swaps up here ready to go.
Joker swap.
Oh,
Crack.
they took both.
1 bam. West. West. 6 crack. 7 dot. East. 4 dot. 1 crack. 4 crack. 4 crack. 3 dot. Call. 6 dot.
Let's see, there's 1 3 dot out, so there's one more available.
7 crack. West.
Oh, 2 of those are out. So
Red.
these are all
West.
pretty safe tiles.
1 bam. Green.
Would somebody please throw a
2
flower and
crack.
put up a joker?
Crack.
Oh, golly. Now, if I throw my flower, they're gonna put up jokers, guaranteed, with those flowers, and somebody else is gonna grab them. So I have got to wait a little bit longer now. I have to, even if I risk giving Mahjong, I have to wait a little longer, because that's what's gonna happen.
Green.
But it could be 1 2 1 2, actually. So I take that back. It could be 1 2 1 2.
Red. 3 crack. 8 dot.
All right, we'll call that for a pung.
Call. 7 bam.
We'll
6
get
dot.
that flower out
4
next.
crack. 8 dot.
All right, well, we know that's safe, but I gotta do this one now, because now is the
Flower.
time.
3 bam, call, 5 crack,
All right, we've got 3 BAM and it is available for a Joker swap, it looks like. Okay, that looks like it's been out.
8 bam, 8 bam,
I just want to make sure one thing. Okay,
Joker swap, 9 crack,
all right, we're gonna call that for a Kong.
call. So, 7 bam, east, 6 bam, flower, Mahjong,
And I gave it, but I had to throw it because I was set to Maj. Oh my goodness. Don't get discouraged when this happens. Again, if you play the hands well, don't get discouraged. This is a good way to be sitting, because you know you played it well. Oh, all righty. I think I'm gonna play one more game and then call it a night. Oh boy. Whew. What, am I seeing this right? Oh my God, we could have so much fun with this, right? We could have so much fun with this. Oh my goodness, we could do, well, let's start out with line 1. If we wanted to do line 1 of quince, we have the 3s. So we'd have to keep all of that. We could also keep an eye on line 2, we'd keep the 2. And then line 3, we could look at with the 2 crack and 3 dot. Wow. Now, the 2023 is really good with the soap. So in my mind, I'm going to do this and keep track of quince 2023. Ooh, let's see what happens. Oh my God, of course, it definitely is going to give me a nice challenge here, because now I have that. And of course, it does not make sense not to look at that 2023 bottom hand. Looks beautiful, but that's risky too. Oh my goodness, what am I gonna do? If I do 2s and 3, line 1 is beautiful here with this, like this. It is really nice. I can call the 2, I can call the 3, I can call a 2 dot or a 2 bam. I can call the soap. Wow. So do I throw all that in and say, let's go for a quint hand, which would be 2, which to me would be the second hand, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could I mean, even the bottom 2023 hand could work, but I can keep track of the quint hand, that second quint hand, if I get 4s or 5 cracks, and do that. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. Because I would do, yeah, because that first hand, I mean, I'm set for that first hand, 2023 already. So I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. I just need 2 bams or 2 dots. Nope. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, how could I mean, it's there. If it wasn't there, I'd do quince. And I do have 3 tiles to pass. So I gotta go ahead and do this and continue.
second Charleston,
Nope, don't need it any. Okay, so let's see. I don't think I need 2023. Yeah, I'm not gonna switch out to anything else right now because I really do have that
Pass.
really pretty hand going on. So I can do 3. Maybe I'll get one more tile in.
1 crack.
Well, I could play it with bams or dots. That gives me nice flexibility.
1 crack. So,
Okay, so now challenge is I can call it and I'm going to be putting up jokers. Now I have as much of an option to call it as anybody else. And again, my hand is set. So I have no choice but to do this. I really don't. I mean, I could hold off, but my tiles could be at the end of the wall. So it's almost, you know, one of those things where if I weren't well set, I'd let it go, but I'm well set. So I'm going to call that for a Kong.
call.
And the 1 cracks, 2 went out. So I'm going to hold the 5 dot.
5 dot. 3 dot.
Now,
2 dot.
so here's the 2. Put this over here. And I'm going to call that for the Pung.
Call.
And I'll get rid of
2
this
down.
one.
5 crack.
And now I can call the 2 or the 3.
7 bam.
Somebody
Joker
doesn't beat
swap.
me to it.
3 bam.
There goes 1 joker.
1 dot. 1 bam. 3 dot. 5 bam. 9 dot. Call. 8 crack.
9 dot for joker exchange and my soaps.
9 bam. 9 bam. 6 crack. 4 bam.
Okay, that's nice. We don't know where it's gonna go right now.
1 crack. 8 bam.
So I'm set to Maj on a 2 crack, a 3 crack, or a joker, either through exchange or my own picking.
2 bam. East. Call. 8 bam.
Wow, 2 east up for grabs.
West. Call. 8 bam. 4 crack. 6 crack. Joker swap. 5 dot. 1 dot. 5 bam. 7 bam. 4 dot. 2 bam. 5 crack. 9 crack. 5 crack. 1 bam. Joker swap. Flower. Call. West. 1 bam. Joker swap. 1 crack.
Wow. All right, there it is. All right, 1 win tonight.
Mahjong.
1 win, 3 losses. But I think the hands were well played. So at least I end on a good note. All righty, I hope you guys had fun tonight, and I do appreciate you joining me and hanging out as always. I'm going to make that my last game because I am still in recovery mode, so I get tired pretty early these days. But I'll be back again next Wednesday. I also have a live stream on Sunday night, Expert Connect with guest Greg Swain. If you head over to Facebook, you could see the event page. Head over to MahjCon and go to events. You'll see that page and the links to register. And on Monday night, I have my monthly live stream that I haven't run in quite a while, actually, because of MahjCon happening in October and preparing for it in September and taking off in December. But yeah, so Monday night, it's all about the new 2020 Mahjong Made Easy and the new rules. So let me stop sharing actually, so I can see everybody. So please consider joining me for both of those events. And if I don't see you, I'll see you next Wednesday night. Oh, again, thank you so much for joining me tonight. And everybody, please, between now and then, practice, 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 and learn the card. Until then, everybody be well. And thank you all for joining on YouTube and Zoom. Good night, everybody.